What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Ryan here, and I'm back with another video. So I just want to let you guys know there is a new winter storm that is supposed to take shape this weekend as late as Friday night. Late Friday night, this winter storm is supposed to take shape off the Carolina coast as low pressure tries to form. There's also gonna be some back end snow. Well, snow already starting in like the mountains of North Carolina, East Tennessee potentially. We're crunching time. It's Thursday right now, so Wednesday right now. So by Thursday, they're saying winter storm watches could go ahead and be issued as late as Thursday evening, which is right tomorrow, like literally tomorrow. I'm here in North Carolina, coastal North Carolina, well, eastern North Carolina, coastal North Carolina, however you want to call it. It's supposed to get some strong winds, possibly blizzard conditions that they're talking about, which is rare. When we normally get snow, it's about 1 inch of snow, so it's not really no blizzard conditions at all. But as we go and now we starting to see about blizzard conditions that could potentially take place as early as Saturday for Eastern North Carolina. So I'm kind of happy that's going to happen because the last few times, as you guys see, the last few times, the weekend before this major winter storm that went from Texas to the Northeast, it was snowing back in parts of Alabama, parts of Georgia, and the peninsula or panhandle of Florida. Now we go to this last system that just went through. Death toll I think is already up to 48 now, maybe, from this major winter storm that went from Texas to the Northeast. Now we're talking about another winter storm that is 9 times out of 10 is gonna slam the Carolinas, bring up to a foot of snow in some spots. That's crazy. I think my area is gonna be by between 5 and 8 inches of snow possibly gonna fall. Once you start getting around the Raleigh area, you're supposed to get about I think 8 to 12 inches is possible. Now that's from the latest that I've seen on I think Fox Weather, I think. So that's who they reporting. Is it gonna happen? I can't tell you that much snow is gonna drop, but it's possible because apparently this low pressure is supposed to strengthen, but also stall out off our coast at the same time. Outer Banks might get ripped with heavy winds and heavy snow. Probably potentially 70 miles per hour wind gusts is going to be tearing up the Outer Banks. So power outages most likely is possible. This snow probably ain't gonna be going anywhere if we don't have a warm up. Saturday is gonna be 35 degrees while it's snowing. Then Saturday night it's gonna be I think a low of 17, and then we go into Sunday a high of 30, and I think a low of 12. It's gonna be our low going into Sunday. Back in snow might be flying around as a early Monday morning, but then break off. So we just gonna have to watch out for this system. If you guys was affected majorly in North Carolina with this ice storm stuff, be prepared because there is another winter storm. Not even a week yet since the storm impacted North Carolina, and it's gonna be taking shape off the Carolina coast this weekend. So again, if you guys live in the Carolinas, I would include South Carolina too because some models been showing South Carolina can get measurable snow, but mainly a North Carolina event. Up north, it's kind of hard to tell as of right now. It mainly look like it's probably gonna stay offshore. So again, this might be a North Carolina majorly event. Maybe an inch or two of snow could fall back down in South Carolina potentially, but it look like it's more favoring North Carolina at the moment. So I think they're trying to finalize snow totals now, and trying to figure out the exact timing from it. But they figured it's gonna be more this weekend. Notice, if this is gonna be storm number three, the last two storms was during the weekend. If you guys didn't notice that, now this storm potentially is gonna be a weekend. So you guys just kind of keep your eyes peeled. Again, power outages, disruption for travel and stuff like that could be an issue if you haven't had power restored back in North Carolina, South Carolina yet, or you know your area is known for power outages with a slight thunderstorm, a light thunderstorm or something like that. Make sure you prepare now. I would say prepare now before it's too late. When it comes Friday, you're gonna have everybody trying to rush to the store, try to get everything that they can. Cause we're talking about a foot of snow potentially in Raleigh. That's like 2 hours away from me, and where I live on the coast is like 5 to 8 inches is expected to fall. It's gonna be snowing all day, Saturday, all night Saturday, and then break off into Sunday. Start actually late Friday night. So it's gonna be snowing during the day. It's gonna be one of those weekend long events. Look like again, like this last system, probably not as more extreme, but again, we're talking about a foot of snow in North Carolina. Because where do you hear that? Especially Raleigh or potentially the coastal part of North Carolina. Like, where do you hear the foot of snow dropping? When you hear something like that, you might be like, okay, that's not gonna happen. That's just off the wall. But these models ain't let up at all about not showing one single snowflake falling in North Carolina for measurable snow. So again, I'm kind of happy because the last 2 times I was hoping for snow and it just seemed like that wasn't going to happen. Third time is a charm, I guess they say, right? Now, let's not get too far ahead because anything could change. But look like we basically locked in to the point that they're going to be issuing potentially winter storm watches as late as Thursday afternoon for probably most of the Carolinas. So back from the mountains to the coast, the entire state of North Carolina could be under winter storm watches. So I do not rule that out at all. Just you folks that's out there in the Outer Banks, make sure you guys take the proper preparation. If you need to, if they say you have to evacuate, you better evacuate because coastal flooding is possible with this storm as well. As the winds is supposed to be 70 miles per hour for you guys potentially. They could go down, but they still talking about blizzard conditions for North Carolina is possible. And yo, I don't even remember the last time we had any snow. 5 to 12. No, actually, last year we got up to 4 inches of snow, but it wasn't blizzard conditions though. It was just 5 inches of snow that fell at my house. Now this time we talk about 40, potentially 50 miles per hour wind gusts, possibly higher in some spots. But my city alone, 40 to 50, 45 to 50 miles per hour wind gusts. That's definitely blizzard conditions. And when we got snow last year, it was just overnight. It was snowing heavily, and then it just ran on out. It was especially sunny the next day. Now we go for this weekend. It's gonna be windy, snowing for just about over 24 hours. It's just crazy, y'all. So make sure you take the proper preparation, because again, you don't want to be in the store while everybody's trying to get everything that they can before this storm hits. Now I'll be monitoring this storm to make sure there ain't no like major shifts. But as it look like right now, North Carolina and possibly South Carolina and maybe southeastern Virginia is probably locked in. It's gonna score big time on this winter storm. Now you might want to take this from and enjoy the snow if it happens. Most likely as well. I have very low confidence now that it won't happen, and the National Weather Service is saying out of Newport, North Carolina, that also covers my area. I'm not in Newport, but that's like roughly what, maybe 45 minutes to an hour away from where I live. But they, they cover my area. Is talking about their confidence is increasing that we could see significant snow, heavy snowfall, and the winds is just gonna be ripping it. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm telling you guys. I know I keep talking about the winds, but the blizzard conditions, the winds is going to be extremely high. Somebody might get up to maybe 89, 90 miles per hour winds, probably out along the Outer Banks with heavy snow falling. So that is possibly power outages if any power lines just can't take it. It's already going to be extremely cold. Y'all already out there near the water. It's y'all basically an island. Outer Banks is an island, so it sticks out already out from the state, but it's still it's still part of North Carolina, and it's just gonna be crazy out there potentially. So winter storm watches, they say it's gonna be issued tomorrow after Thursday afternoon. Potential excuse me, my allergies. Thursday afternoon. I will go for Friday morning. Or the late Thursday night. It's probably gonna switch from watches to winter storm warnings. So you guys just gonna have to be prepared for that. Again, you don't want to wait to the last minute. So if you come across this video, if you're able to, I'd rather go to the stores now, because everybody is seeing this. Everybody's starting to talk about this. Again, we're not even a week away from this catastrophic storm that just went from Texas to the Northeast, and we're talking about blizzard impacting North Carolina and potentially South Carolina, but mainly North Carolina and maybe southeastern Virginia. So again, maybe a foot of snow is gonna drop over Raleigh, 5 to 8 inches along eastern North Carolina. It could also go up for eastern North Carolina. Somebody might score at least 10 inches of snow somewhere in the little pockets. You just never know what can happen. But again, I will prepare now. Some of them meteorologists already been saying go ahead and prepare now, because these models ain't letting up, and the winds. No matter if we don't get that much snow, but most likely somebody's gonna score. We're talking about extremely strong winds from this low pressure, and it's gonna be cold. So imagine your wind chills. I would not rule out wind chills being for somebody in the single digits, potentially negatives, for wind chills. Now temperatures are probably gonna be in the single digits for somebody. I would not rule that out for an actual temperature, not wind chill temperature. So you guys are just gonna have to watch out. Go ahead and prepare now. just in case, because if they saying winter storm watches are being issued Thursday afternoon, literally tomorrow, and I'm filming this video on a Wednesday, what do you think when it switches probably from a watch Thursday afternoon to a warning Thursday, late Thursday night, early Friday morning? Because it's supposed to start parts of North Carolina Friday morning. I mean, the Friday night. I'm sorry about that. Friday night is supposed to start and then intensify into Saturday and then Sunday start trying to break off. But regardless, you're supposed to get most of us are probably gonna get well over an inch of snow just Saturday alone. So that's tell you how, or maybe 2 inches of snow, over 2 inches of snow just Saturday alone. So you know how heavy that snow is gonna be falling. And regardless, when it stops snowing, it's probably still gonna be windy, and your temperatures ain't even above freezing. So imagine the wind chill, especially as you get at night. So excuse me, allergies been bothering me. So if you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Just wanted to bring this out here. Well, bring this up for you guys if you didn't know, but now you know, especially living in the Carolinas. Make sure you prepare now, because this winter storm look like it's going to be potentially crazy as they keep talking about blizzard conditions. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification button to be notified each and every time your boy upload a new video. I will keep you guys up to date. It's your boy Ronnie right here, out.